In May of 2022, I had a golden idea. What if I made Tinder into a word game? By June, I made my silly idea into a real game and really swipe words on iPhone and Android. And now, I'm finally revealing for the first time ever how much money that game made me. Now, I'm not going to hold you hostage to watch this video or have to skip through to try to figure out where the amount is. The grand total I made for this game is $35.18. Yes, no need for applause. I know you're probably thinking that this kind of money would change a person, like a two-figure sum is so insane. So yeah, that's all you came for. All I ask is that you like the channel, maybe even subscribe if you feel compelled. Maybe my YouTube channel will be less of a flop than my game was. Now, for the rest of you, let's get into the finer details. Where did the money come from and what was the distribution? So I released on 3 app stores, Google Play, Apple, and Amazon App Store. Now, you may be thinking, why the hell did you even release on Amazon? Well, honestly, most of the money that I've made from games was on the Amazon App Store. Bear in mind, that was 10 years ago, but I thought it was worth a shot. At least, so I thought. More on that later. Here's the breakdown of downloads. 58 downloads on Amazon, 177 on Apple, and 28 on Google Play. Swipe Words was released for free with ads on Google Play and Apple, and a single one-time purchase for $2.99 on all of the platforms. This IAP would remove all the ads and unlock stats and color palettes. My engine didn't support AdMob on Amazon at the time, so I didn't even really worry about it. Ad revenue was low, which is not even surprising because I only had 263 downloads. In total, I made about $1.75 in ad revenue, which is about 5% of the total. $1.67 came from Apple, and the remaining 8 cents came from Google Play. The additional money was in the form of in-app purchases. 8 people on iPhone made a purchase for a total of $23.92. 3 people on Google Play purchased for a total of $9.51. I'm actually not sure how it made that much on Google Play. It should have been closer to $8.97, but I'm guessing that has to do with conversion rates. Amazon did not have a single in-app purchase despite having double the downloads of Google Play. So yeah, that was a complete waste of time to put it on Amazon. So this is the final breakdown. iOS had 67.3% of the downloads and 72.7% of the profits. Google Play had 10.6% of the downloads and accounted for 27.3% of the profits. Amazon had 22.1% of the downloads and accounted for 0% of the profits. As far as conversion to paying customers, Amazon was 0%, Google was 10.7%, and Apple was 4.5%. So in totality, Google Play was actually my best performing platform overall as far as conversions. Now we should talk about what went wrong, or rather what I think went wrong. First off, if you're unaware, the mobile game market is insanely saturated. It was an uphill battle to begin with. I also never followed through on any of the marketing for the game. I also managed to release the first version of the game on iOS without ads active, so that was a bit of an L as well. Mistakes were made. I also managed to fumble what little marketing I did do. Tinder word game I thought was an interesting and tantalizing idea, but what audience was I really reaching for with that? Hardcore word game fans probably thought it was a gimmick. The average person is probably gonna think it's interesting conceptually, but they're probably not gonna be an everyday player, which is what this kind of game is looking for. Freemium games kind of depend on daily users. Other ways I probably messed up is not really making the in-app purchase enticing enough. In fact, one of my close friends didn't even realize that purchasing the premium was an option. I wasn't showing enough ads because I hate when games are obnoxious about it, and I wasn't utilizing some very easy methods to increase ad viewage. Like, for example, last chance ads that give you a little bit of time before the round ends to increase your scores. I did eventually make updates and add these kinds of things, but I still really didn't tell anyone. In fact, this is my first and only dedicated video to Swipe Words other than that crappy trailer that I put out. Making this game was fun, and I'm still very proud of it. I think it's pretty, I addressed a lot of the early concerns with the game, but I struggled to market the game and do what I now know is basic mobile game tactics. And as a result, my sales suffered. The good news is I actually developed this game for $0. Because I didn't pay myself for my time. According to Calculator Soup, I cannot have a cost of $0. Something approaching infinity. So instead, I put in a cent into the calculator, which means I made, something like 300% profit or something. Which, if anyone asks, I made 300% profit on a game, and that's so much money. Other things to note is that I may never see that $35. Apple and Google take 15%, which is actually not that bad. It used to be 30%, but because I'm a small developer, I qualified to get less money taken from me. AdMob only has a payout if you reach a $100 threshold. And the taxman takes his pound of flesh too. So I think the final thing to decide is, do I think this game was worth making? And I'd have to say, 100% yes. Shipping a game is one of the hardest things you could do as a game dev. And every time you do it, you get a little bit better at it. This was my first new IP in 5 years, so I was obviously rusty. And I think my next mobile game, My Demon Academia, will go much better, especially since it'll be a premium title. I also learned so much about juicing a game, and also how critical playtesting is. And of course, the importance of marketing. Swiped Words is still available on the various app stores, so feel free to check it out. The links will be in the description. If you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get more insight into the world of game dev. If you're curious how I managed to make this game for $0, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll make a future video about it. Until next time, my name is Fraser, and I'll see you in the next one.